event was made possible by the amazing talent at Cinemark.
Flaming Dash, Genesis Raptors, Heart Mender, Herbie Hopps.
Yes, thank you!
Yeah. Jet Setter, Lady Logic.
To start us off, I wanted to say that I've apologized to the staff members. The staff members have apologized to me. It's been a lot of back and forth, you know, with apologies and phone calls and emails and so forth. And they basically stated that, yes, there was some misinformation and misconstruction on some items that happened during the 2022 convention. And they also apologized that they're sorry that I felt like I wasn't appreciated and, you know, how I felt like I was being treated differently and lied to. We ended up taking some time away from the event in California this year, going to the event in Seattle, having dinner with some Netflix people, clearing our minds, getting congratulated on the closing ceremony.
This is a high tier badge made out of frickin' metal, dude.
I can't believe it. I was actually sitting at the same table with all these Netflix celebrities having coffee and dinner with them, and it actually happened at some point. Holy
And then I made a promise to a good majority of people in California that I'm going to help out with any way, shape, or form. And this is going to be where the interesting part comes in. I had contributed over $3,000 worth of hard labor wages to help out this nonprofit organization in California. Now, on top of that, but I am also going to be contributing items for charity again. And somebody who I think is a staff member at the con store asked me if I can bring them a free item, which I also brought that for them too. Another thing I forgot to mention is, speaking of charity work, is while we were at Everfree Northwest in Seattle, we had raised over $36,000 for some kids with autism.
For charity this year, let's get that total on the board.
$36,000, and a lot of that money going back to a lot of kids with autism in Seattle that could really use that help. We're going to be doing everything possible to make some promises and fix some apologies that were made during these past few years, these past few months, what have you. In 2022, there was a lot of situations that happened. I ended up getting pissed off, you know, slamming doors, tried to change my flight information to the day of the closing ceremony. And, you know, I talked about how I don't think I'd ever be back. The other attendee that I'm with, that I usually go to these events with, he basically persuaded me to give these people a second chance. And it took about a couple of months to even decipher if it was worthy of coming back. And we're still coming back again.
Doing something different here, calling out a little charity box to, you know, get signed by some voice actors, help out a good cause. But we're doing it in a two-phase different method. This is all the stuff I still have to sort through and see where it's going. This stuff right here is already packed and ready to go. There's the free item for a staff member. And there's another small box full of items that I had chosen to also get packed along. Raised over $36,000 for some kids with autism in Seattle. Let's see what we can do in San Francisco.